signs of discomfort when it comes to the Reinback, and I'm sure you've seen horses do this. If it's not your own horse, I'm sure you've recognized these signs in other horses. Number one is swinging their quarters to the right or to the left. Now this is not always a sign of discomfort. It could be a training issue. It could just be a weakness down one hind leg compared to the other. This is up to you to find out what's happening. And a really good piece of advice would be to film your horse in Reinback and review it with a therapist, review it with a trainer to figure out and break down if this is a pain or just a weakness in the training that can be corrected when you break the movement down. Number two is horses that have a very wide stance behind when they rein back, and this can be coupled with when they drag their feet backwards in diagonal pairs. So I'm sure you've seen this, where if you look at the floor or the surface where your horse has just been, you'll see almost 2 tracks or sometimes 3 tracks when the hindquarters are not following the track of the 4 of the front legs. And this shouldn't be happening. You should be seeing your horse clearly lift up their legs, flex through the stifle and the hock, and place them down. If you're seeing dragging, this, in my opinion, is a sign of dysfunction, a sign of tension higher up in the body, and we need to figure out why the horse is doing this. You will notice, and I see this of horses that do struggle to rein back, and they almost struggle to flex their stifles, they struggle to flex through their lumbar region and create that tucked pelvis effect. These horses tend to also have common associated symptoms when riding, and you can see them quite heavy on the forehand, or you might find that they lean on one rein compared to the other, and in general they struggle to engage the hindquarters. So they're often coupled with ridden and then the groundwork Reinback issue. The sign is horses that brace their back. You almost see like a pain face, the white of their eye. So they're happy to go forward, however the minute you stop them and you ask them to step back, their entire posture changes. This, again, in my opinion, is a clear sign of discomfort. And after working with horses like this and applying the corrective training, helping with releasing muscle tension, sometimes in the case you have to get the vet involved to make sure there's no underlying pathology, you can see a dramatic difference in the Reinback once you know and recognize that there is pain and discomfort.